we all, as kids and competitors, dream about playing in big games. So, there's no coach speak here. You dream about playing in big games, and this is a big game because it means a lot and two great programs, and there's a history to it, and so that's pretty neat. But how you go about approaching big games is the same stuff you do every day, and I think when you get away from that, you get into a little bit of trouble. So the approach should be the same. Will there be a little bit extra energy or excitement? It'll be that way for both teams, both fan bases. I mean, that's to be expected, but we just got to be about business as usual. I don't think we have to do anything different or act different or prepare differently. I think the guys know that there'll be some heightened energy around town, and there'll be some national attention, certainly a lot of local attention, and we just got to double down on the things that we do every day in our preparation. What I will say is the intensity of this game is just so unique. I honestly haven't experienced anything that I can relate to that intensity this time in the year. Early game that every year has a certain level of intensity. I can't relate anything to that. And that's cool, right? And both programs, regardless of the outcome of the game, will be more prepared for what comes next because of that. I have a great respect for Sean Miller. I have a great respect for their players and their team. It presents challenges. It's our first really it's our first high major game on the road, in a hostile environment. I mean, there's a lot of challenges. For us, we got to continue to grow, continue to work and prepare, and I think we got guys that want those types of challenges. But listen, there's a lot of respect. They're a really good basketball team. They've been tested already this year. They have a great coach. So again, all the pomp and circumstance around the game and all the excitement in the community, I love that. I'm not going to sit here and downplay. That's great, but when it comes to what really just happens day to day, it's the same as always, guys. That's the truth. Everybody goes, well, coaches try to spin it. No, I mean the pomp, the circumstance, the excitement, the energy. Heck yeah, we all want that, man. We're competitors, and I'm sure that they feel the same way over at Xavier. Our players will be excited. Their players will be excited, but when it comes to what this is about, it's about going it's the same thing I'd say every week going into every game. It's about going in the gym and trying to get better one day at a time, one drill at a time. We know it'll be a loud environment. I've experienced it once before. For this game, it's as loud of environment as I've played in, and I felt the same way here at Fifth Third last year. I mean, when this game, you got two arenas that have great support night in, night out, and then this game, it gets heightened. So I've only been to a game there when we played there. It's the only time I've been in there for a Xavier game, and it was as loud as any environment I've played in. There's no tricks to prepare for that, but the stuff you do every day, you're trying to prepare for, being in hostile environments. And by the way, this won't be the only hostile environment we're in this year. I mean, look ahead at our schedule and look at the league we're playing in. So that's been something we've emphasized from the summer, is just preparing for being in environments on the road. But this will just be the first time we've actually experienced it.
It's the biggest game in the city. It means a lot to our fans. It means a lot to the city of Cincinnati. It means a lot to this program and me. So I'm gonna be real excited to get out there and just get out there and perform and get back what I missed out on last year. We're gonna be in noisy gyms all year long. We're gonna be in a hostile environment. So it's good to get a test like this early. Check our gut and just go out there and compete. Though that's at the end of the day, it's basketball. We try not to be circumstantial guys here. We come in every day, we do what we do. Our plan is to get better every day. So on any court, our plan is to do what we do.
I remember the one when Cincinnati had Yancey Gates, and I think Xavier had Kenny Freeze, and there was the big scuffle at Xavier. I just remember watching that one, and it was so competitive and so intense. But they're always a fun and enjoyable game, especially for me when I was young and my family. It's going to be a tough environment, a tough road environment. We know we're walking into a gym where they obviously don't like us. So we're going to have to be really, really connected as a team, have a good week of practice, and like I said, be ready to go into a really tough road environment. Everyone around here, this is a big one for everybody. So I think the team knows the importance of this game and just the hype on it for sure.